So y'all already know what time it is. This is your boy Will with Juice Talk 2.0. And y'all see what's up here on the screen today. Sorry. I know y'all can't see my face. I know normally if you follow my TikTok, go follow my TikTok, man, if you want to see what I look like. But today, I'm going to be doing a reaction video basically to the fact that Gilbert Arenas and these guys are talking about the rap beef. So we're just going to see what they're talking about. We're going to break it down and chop it up and dissect it a little bit and just see what's going on. Let's go.
The biggest news in the rap game this weekend that had all of our undivided attention. So the Kendrick Drake beef got turned up like an oven, with both releasing multiple tracks going at each other. There was a lot to keep up with. So here's the timeline, courtesy of our friends at Com. Oh wait, here we got the updated timeline. So Kendrick finally responded to Drake's push-ups and tailor-made freestyle by dropping Euphoria last Tuesday.
Okay, so for those of y'all who probably haven't been following the rap beef, this is the order that pretty much how everything pretty much unfolded. So yes, Kendrick Lamar did drop. He didn't drop on the song with Metro Boomin and Future. He pretty much sent out the bait with the Like That record. Now, what you don't see up here, now you see exactly how it basically where the beef sort of started was the Like That record, but it originated from the song First Person Shooter. Now, to clear the air with First Person Shooter, J. Cole was not really necessarily taking shots at Kendrick. Now, if y'all go back and listen to that song, J. Cole paid respect to Drake and Kendrick by saying, you know, basically, who's the GOAT? Is it Kendrick, Aubrey, or me? He said that in his song, like, we the big three. He didn't diss Kendrick in that song. Now, if you go back and listen to the song, watch my TikTok, it was Drake's fault. When Drake got to the part when he was like, who to go, go ahead, he was just talking about him and Aubrey. He just left out Kendrick. Basically, Drake was implying that Kendrick was just a non-factor, which is really what set the beef off. Now, what set the beef off. Now, this beef go way back further than, you know what I'm saying, than First Person Shooter. But First Person Shooter is initially what set the beef off. Now, after First Person Shooter, evidently Kendrick came out with the big three. It's just be me, nigga, boom. And that sort of started it off. Now, as y'all can see here, J. Cole, yes, he did drop 7-minute drill. I will say this. Personally, I did not get to hear 7-minute drill just because by the time I heard about the 7-minute drill that J. Cole had dropped, he had apologized right after. I heard about the apology before I even heard about 7-minute drill. So I didn't listen to it because in my opinion, 7-minute drill is a non-factor. Once you drop it and delete it, there's no point in me even listening to that because it's a non-factor here in this beef just because you dropped out. And then you see push-ups, tailor-made, Euphoria, 666 in LA. Euphoria 666 in LA was pretty good. I will say this, tailor-made. I like how Drake did come on. He hit him with the Tupac and the Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? AI. Now he did lose points in my personal opinion. He did lose points for using that AI, just because I felt like it was a little cheesy. But he did use the AI. Some people say it give him points. Some people say it don't. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. But I took away points for him using the AI. Now the push-ups, drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. I did think that after Kendrick had hit him with that Like That verse, I thought push-ups was like, I was like, dang, Drake is up for a little minute. Now, in my opinion, when Drake dropped Euphoria, I was like, dang, Kendrick is when Kendrick dropped Euphoria, I was like, dang, Kendrick crushing it. When he dropped 6-6 in LA, I was like, whoa, okay, he's taking it to a whole nother level. Drake did hit him with the family members. We not even going to do the parody IG post, you know. We not going to follow up with that. But to meet the grams and Not Like Us, in my opinion, is what finished Drake off. Now, Metro Boomin did throw a little more spice on there with the BBL Drizzy. That's because he told Metro to shut and make some drums, and then he just got murdered with the BBL Drizzy with a beat, which was crazy. Now, in my opinion, if you ask me about the Heart Part 6, yes, the Heart Part 6 was good. Drake was doing some rapping on there, but just the way he approached the beef at the end just was, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't how he should have approached the beef. I think his best move, in my opinion, was a non-response, because him defending himself, in my opinion, just made him sound like he was, you know, just made him look like, in my opinion, and what Kendrick was saying about him, it made him look a little bit guilty. But we're going to let these guys talk about it.
Tuesday at 8:24 a.m. West Coast time, then followed up with 6:16 in LA on Friday during the Wolves-Nuggets game. Drake responded shortly after with Family Matters, but Kendrick stole the momentum less than an hour later by dropping Meet the Grams. That may or may not have had factual information in that one. And on Saturday, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, featuring a mustard beat that became an instant West Coast classic that had grown men crip walking once again. Sunday, Drake released The Hard Part 6, claiming that the OVO mode was planning to give Kendrick false information, including that Drake had an 11-year-old daughter. It's a lot to keep up with. It was enjoyable and entertaining. I don't care who y'all thought won or lost. We got a lot of Drake stands out there, Kendrick stands out there going at each other. But we've seen rap beefs throughout the year. Are we witnessing the greatest rap beef in real time?
Yeah.
Nothing like this, right? I mean,
this is nothing like, this is like, for the sport of hip hop, like, bro, this is like the greatest battle ever. Like, just to say that I was here to witness this, like all these songs, like every day, everybody's on like on edge, waiting. Like, what?
And like I said, no matter what side you're on, there's banger coming from both sides. Like,
they hope it. They just keep buckets back and forth, man. I mean, you know. I mean, when it comes to this, I guess music itself, there's not two artists that can say they went back and forth with each other like this level.
Now, I am going to speed this up just for the sake of the video a little bit, because, you know, trying to keep the video a little bit short. So I am going to try to speed this up here.
Right, you did a song on your album, another person did a song on his album, right? 2 years apart or whatever, but, you know, for a week, 2 weeks, you know, between the two, they dropped with 7 songs?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who can claim that their beef was better than this. Yeah. I don't know.
Mr. McCain.
It's a sad day.
Why is it a sad day?
Sad day. Because to me,
Bro, he looking crazy with the clown mask on. Sorry that I started the video, but yo, he's looking crazy with the clown mask on. That's how Drake was looking after the beef.
to me, it wasn't no beef. It was really just an ass whooping. You know, belt to ass. You know, you want to come over here, you know, take a shit in my yard. You think I ain't going to do nothing about it? Let me tell you something, little boy. Family matters. No matter if you Jaleel. No, family matters no matter if you Stephon or you Steve.
Oh, it's my bad. Sorry, I said it was a mask. Now that I'm looking at his lips move, no Diddy. I'm looking at his lips moves, bro. It's not a mask, okay? It's face paint. It's face paint. Yo, man, Drake was looking like a clown, bro. That's exactly how Drake was looking after the beef. Now, when he did ask you, do they believe if this is the most, I guess, historical rap battle that we're witnessing? In my opinion, I believe so. I believe this is going to go down as one of the most historical rap battles in the rap game to ever exist. And it's just because of how the beef went down. I mean, song for song, like he said, in between both of them, 7 songs came out, bar for bar. They you know, Drake went as hard as he could, but this is the only time, you know, we seen Drake really get slaughtered. Yeah, he did have that rap beef going on with Pusha T, and Pusha T did body him. But in my opinion, in terms of delivery, the lyrics, the attack, let's just talk about the attack that Kendrick just delivered track for track. It was just no comparison on that one.
We know you still white, Jaleel.
No love for Stephon.
Don't let it go over your head. So just let me tell y'all something. When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, I told y'all when the first shit dropped, I said, man, when Kung Fu Kenny get his shit together, it's gonna come together. I don't think this is a battle. I think this is lopsided, and he still got more. When you want to strike a chord, you want to go to war. This is what happened.
Over the video.
This is what
happened.
It's a mask. You're not like us.
One-sided?
One-sided.
Okay. So from him, I guess his answer is no. So who's the best rap beef then? In your mind?
So are you rolling with this? Do you at least appreciate the rap beef? I know you're on Kendrick's side, but do you at least appreciate what Drake is doing on his side?
You can't.
Because he's one-sided. So the question was, who is this the best rap beef that we have?
This is the best collection of music we had in a short period of time.
Okay, here we go.
In real time.
Yeah.
We're all older gentlemen. We've seen it throughout the decades. Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, et cetera, et cetera.
See, that's what I said. We can't say Biggie, Tupac.
I'm just talking about a beef, but
But what I'm saying is, what did Biggie drop?
Nothing.
Yeah, so Biggie never dropped anything. For the beat go back and forth. Right?
They saying it was who shot it sound like.
But that's what I said. No, they already said they already claimed that was before it even happened. So like that's coming out of Biggie's mouth. So if he said this wasn't about him, then we can't just say this. So it was only that was just a one-sided thing. Drake versus what? Meek, that was just a one-sided thing because he never really came out with any music to go.
Let's just in all due respect, yes, Drake versus Meek. It wasn't really a good beef because I'm gonna be 100 with you. Yes, I get it. Y'all see the Philly shirt on. Yes, I am from Philly, but yes. But let's just be real. I believe what Meek said in his songs is coming back to bite him. I might have to give Meek the W after all these years, just because Meek talked about his ghostwriters when he was beefing with Drake. You know what I'm saying? And every single time Drake dropped a song in this battle, we didn't give credit to Drake. We said it was Drake ghostwriters helping him fight against Kendrick. So can we really give him credit for any of the beefs that he's been in and that he's won? And we all believe that it might be his ghostwriters. We really need to think about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. In my opinion, if you got a ghostwriter and you're in a rap beef, you know, I'm a little bit older. I don't think your W in the beef should count if you have an assistance in that beef. It's supposed to be you and that person in that beef, mano y mano. I don't think you should have assistance in that beef.
I mean, you know, I think that was good in that moment, but what we're witnessing now is...
When you're talking about, even if you say Kendrick's out there scoring 81 and Drake is on the other team, if he's scoring 60, they're both balling. Right? It don't matter. They're both scoring buckets. It's not like someone's scoring 100, others scoring 2. They're both out here getting buckets at the same time. So from that, I mean, you got Beanie Siegel and Jada Kiss, maybe? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, 50 Cent and Ja Rule, when they was, you know.
I mean, Drake and Pusha.
That wasn't really, you know. Yeah, Doobie and then boom, and then never back. Like I said, I don't. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard when this is all settled. Like when people saying this person won, it can't be a winner if they're still going, right? When one of them taps out, or you know, they just both.
I think he did. I think Drake did on the
That man is a tactician. We don't know. He might say we're gonna stop, and then he's still got 50 more songs.
All right, so I think that's gonna be enough that we're gonna pretty much, you know, take a look at. I don't want to do the whole video, but in my opinion, in terms of the beef. Oh, by the way, please do follow Gills Arena. Gills Arena do be talking about some good stuff other than just basketball. I love watching these dudes' videos, so please give them a follow if you can. But I will say this: in terms of the beef, I got Kendrick over Drake. Now, before y'all think, oh man, this is a biased opinion, this is another Drake hater. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have more Drake music in my catalog than Kendrick music in my catalog. So I listen to a lot more Drake than I do Kendrick. Even when Drake is stealing other people's flows, and I know he's stealing other people's flows for a fact, he still makes some really good music. I just think what Drake needs to learn from this beef is that there's certain people he can F with, and there's some people that he just can't. Kendrick is just one of those dudes. You should have listened to all the rappers and people that was just telling you, leave Kendrick alone, because you just wasn't ready for this battle. Even if you believe you was ready, you just wasn't ready for this battle. And I also think a mistake is when you drop your diss record, it should have just been strictly at Kendrick, but then you attack everybody else in the rap game. Metro Boomin, Rick Ross, you came after all those dudes, and then those dudes made a response against you. So you had a little bit more on your plate than what Kendrick had, because Kendrick only had to worry about you. You had to worry about 6 other dudes. Now, that was your fault. You brought that on you. So next time, just leave Kendrick alone. This is what Juice Talk 2.0.